Hey guys, welcome back to Ultimate S&S. I hope everyone's been having a great day. So we got some footage from you that just played out live from the Hurricane Fiona that is hitting Puerto Rico right now. You can see you have all the typical high winds with any hurricane that comes in. We're seeing a lot of the surge of the tide. They're talking like there's going to be like a 2-foot floodwater that's going to hit. So that's going to be pretty bad, especially for those on the coast of that island there. And I can remember back when Michael hit, we tried to get some footage with that, and let me tell you, you couldn't see anything. It was just a white wall that came across with the wind and the heavy rains, and I mean, you couldn't see anything. Every now and then, you would catch an image of a tree or someone's carport or something, and it would look like it was faded out, and then it would just go blowing right by. I'm not sure if this was filmed with a potato or what, but figured to bring it to you for those who don't know what a hurricane looks like. Yeah, it's some pretty bad devastation. They're going to have to rebuild, and you know, hopefully it doesn't get too bad for those folks out there. That's something to think about too. Here in Florida, we do have the luxury of being able to get out of the way of those types of storms. I mean, if you live in Puerto Rico, one of these islands or something, and something comes in, I mean, really the only way out is if you have a boat, if you're lucky enough to have a boat or to fly out of there. And I don't know where they would really fly to, honestly, because the size of these hurricanes that are hitting here lately, I mean, they encompass and engulf them entire islands. But just a friendly reminder for those of us who live along the East Coast and down here in the Gulf, around Gulf of Mexico, guys, we're still in hurricane season, and any day we could have one come and form up. Right now for our area here, I mean, it's getting warmer, but it's nothing compared to like Texas and Louisiana. So those are some things that around New Orleans and stuff like that, or New Orleans, as they say it out that way. You have to really be careful and watch the weather, because if you get stuck in these hurricanes, there's really nowhere to go. I can remember I was living in Indiana back when Hurricane Katrina had hit, and just the devastation you would see on the news, it's nothing like being there in real life. It's just one of the things. Make sure you're prepared. If you're going to sit through a hurricane or a tropical storm, make sure you have preparations, because one, you're going to have your generator in a location where it's not going to get waterlogged. It's not going to fill up with water, because you're going to have to tear it down and all that mess just before you can start it up. So again, guys, keep prepping. Make sure that you are paying attention to the weather down here, because it doesn't take long for one of these storms to build up and to move in. And just because they forecast Fiona to actually swing up north away from our coastline, very easily it could hit wind shear and push it into the east coast, or it could potentially travel straight into the Gulf, at which point it would just rebuild. So we definitely need to keep an eye on that. Hope everyone's having a great day.